I'm going to do a politician-style answer on this one. I think it may be better to try and pick one and do it really well, instead of trying to do lots and then spreading yourself too thinly and finding that then they're being left unupdated. And I think it's about finding something that you feel comfortable with. So you might be someone that just wants to do a quick piece to camera every other day or every month or something, or you might feel that a blog is the best place for you, you know, or some people are very comfortable with Twitter. People like, I don't know, Neil Gaiman, for example, or Margaret Atwood is a big Twitter fan. You know, these people really take to it, whereas other people don't. So I think it's about finding somewhere that you feel most comfortable. Something like Facebook will give you a little bit of distance from people because you don't have to post so frequently. You can choose when you want to respond, and you can put up what sort of content you like. Twitter means you'll be engaging all the time around the clock, and it might be a mix of good and bad. You know, people can be a little bit more, should we say, uppity on Twitter sometimes. So, you know, it kind of depends on where you feel comfortable. But I think the trick is, particularly when you're starting out, find just one or two areas that you want to go for and do them well. So yeah, a bit of a politician's answer on that one, I'm afraid.
That's so fine. I'll let you off.
Okay.
Ashley, what do you think?
I think I'm going to be well and truly off the fence. I'm going for Twitter. I think it's just the way that you can all react with the audience, you can interact with the audience, you can engage with them, and you can find them. I mean, if you aren't getting the people coming to you to discuss a conversation or talk about a particular topic or your book, for example, go find them. Find out what people are talking about and just try and engage with them. I think Twitter for an author is invaluable. And I think that's certainly where you should start. If you find that you're not comfortable using it, then yeah, perhaps have a look at Facebook, create like an author Facebook page, and then perhaps look to utilize that and see if that's a bit more within your comfort zone. But for me, I think certainly being able to tweet and do it on such a consistent basis without coming across as spammy or a little bit untoward like it might on Facebook, I think Twitter is certainly the tool. If I was a really good author, I'm not. If I was a really good author, though, I'd be heavily publishing Twitter.
And as well, as I was saying before, with Twitter, it's a place for authors to really shine because they can say something in such a way that it's particularly witty, particularly topical, particularly biting. You know, they've got that skill in their hands that people in other professions don't have. So yeah, so authors that are good on Twitter tend to be very good on Twitter, and they really get the results from it.
Yeah, we've certainly got some very good authors on Twitter. There's a couple of examples that I'm going to name for our next question, and they're working really well. So, Andrew, what do you think about social media accounts? If there was one that you could recommend, what would it be?
Well, I would recommend Twitter, but I feel under pressure now to suggest another one. So.
I'm so glad that Sue was on the fence. That just made my life a little bit easier.
Amy, pick me first next time. To pick a different social media channel, I think that if you have the benefit of having something which is very visual, say your work or your research is I don't know, working in maybe the arts or the humanities, you might have the opportunity to take a lot of pictures. And so using those on something like Pinterest or even Instagram might be just a slightly different way for you to come across as an expert in the field, to reach a different audience, and yeah, to really kind of shine in something that might better suit you, because contributing to Pinterest and Instagram can be quite quick, and maybe just as quick as contributing to Twitter. So give it a go.
Good answer.